What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, world? It's your boy Amp Dog with another episode of Politickin. Want to thank everybody for tuning in, showing your love, and make sure you tell a friend and tell a friend. Big Amp Dog said, what's the deal? And today we got a story coming out of Midvale, which is a city in Salt Lake County, uh, where a McDonald's drive-through dispute between a customer who was angry because his order was, I guess, messed up. Something happened with his order, so they wanted to correct it. So they told him to pull up so they can get it right. But in that process, he just goes off. He got his 3-year-old and his 4-year-old kids in the back seat. He started pulling. He pulled out a gun, get the brandishing it. So as they trying to get the order correct, they also call the police. So then when the police pull up, this dude, Sadat Johnson, 27 years old, um, they said that he was basically being non-cooperative, so he wasn't listening to any of the commands of the officers to step out the vehicle. Um, at that point, people say they overheard witnesses. I mean, I don't know how true this is, but witnesses say that they allegedly heard him tell the kid, his 4-year-old son, to like shoot at the police, you know, and finally they pull him out the car, and as they walking him away, one of the officers, turn around and he see a gun pointed out the car, and as soon as he go to like push it out the way, the gun fires. Nobody got shot, but I just wanted to talk about this story because it's just more so the 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 safety or the lack thereof, in this situation that this man was willing to put his two kids, you know, um, realistically over, McDonald's. You know, this was at a McDonald's drive-through. So just the fact that if it is true, you tell your child to do that, that just really shows how a lot of times what we see happening with these kids that's growing up and they become dickheads, or they don't have a real man bone in their body, is because they raised by people like this guy. Because instead of him having the courage or the balls to be able to say, I'm not gonna give it to my 4-year-old to do something that I want to do, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I hope it's not true that he. But then again, you gotta wonder, like, what did you? How did your son get the gun? You know what I'm saying? You had to hand it to him because, I'm figuring if the police is in there, you had to already give him the gun or something. I don't know. But back to my point of uh, bitch ass men or bitch ass daddies, you know, this right here is a prime example of somebody who don't care about themselves and definitely don't give a fuck about their kids. Because as we all know, situations with the police get sticky and it gets real dangerous, real quick, real fast, where a person can pull out a taser and say or pull out a gun and say taser and shoot you and get 2 years in jail. So at this point, they don't have no real repercussion to to their actions like that. You know what I'm saying? 2 years for killing somebody, if that's what you feel like doing, right? So the fact that you would even put your kids in that position to be in the crossfire or some bullshit, because they got a call for a man with a gun. You know what I'm saying? So they already come in cold red or cold blue, whatever it is. I don't know, but that's what they already on. You know what I mean? So the fact that you get out the car, they pull you out the car or whatnot, but then you leave your son to do what you, um, I would say, influence, or at least that's what you wanted to do, but you just didn't have the balls to do it. You know what I'm saying? So you put it on your 4-year-old who now gonna have to deal with this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying like the 4-year-old gonna, you know, had to go to jail or nothing. I'm saying the fact is now him and his sibling, they are in custody of the state. You know what I'm saying? So now they got to deal with the trauma of daddy being mad that the fish fillet sandwich ain't have enough tartar sauce or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Something so simple, so minor that you could have just avoided. So you could have made sure that you wanted to, be there for your kids. But clearly, um, all all eyes and all what I think about this whole situation is you didn't give a fuck about your kids. You didn't give a fuck about yourself. Um, and hopefully they give you they charge you with attempted murder. You know what I'm saying? Let you get the gun charge and all that. Because I see that they charging you with um, being a danger to a child endangerment. My bad. I see that they gave you child endangerment charge and things like that, but at the end of the day, that ain't enough. You feel me? Um, yeah, that ain't enough. Yeah, you still in jail. I hope they don't let you out because ain't no telling what you would be willing to do now. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just a coward act. You feel me? And I seen the interview with the chief of the police, and like like it was one of them things where she was just feeling more so bad that like how could this 4 year old learn how to utilize a gun to shoot at police, and it's like maybe he ain't utilized or maybe he not trained to just shoot at police. Maybe he was trained to just be reckless. Maybe that's what he see his dad do, playing in the mirror with his gun. You know what I'm saying? Doing rollover flips with the gun and everything. Being real childish. So maybe that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully these kids, it says that he was the sole provider. He has a fiance that's not the biological mother. So hopefully these kids can find the love that they need and the protection and the guidance, to get away from whatever influence that this dude could have put on them. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, that's the only thing I want to really talk about this was just the overall message that it sends, and just shows that yeah, not everybody, literally, not everybody is meant to be a parent, man, for real, because it's just not. I don't know. Some people, most people, but not all. But anyway, man, y'all like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Big Am Dog said, what's the deal? Uh, Protect yourself, protect your people, and protect your kids. Like, I don't care. I mean, I do care. Get help if you feel like just doing some crazy shit so you could check out of here. Get help. I do care about that. But um, don't involve other people or your kids with something personally that you probably going through and you not really feeling like like humble enough to go get help or just to talk to somebody. Somebody that don't know you, somebody that don't know what you going through or know the people that you dealing with on a day-to-day basis, somebody that don't have no biases, just listening to somebody with an issue. You feel me? um yeah, but anyway, man, peace.